Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're just starting a little bit early just to make sure everything is working. Mostly because I'm trying out this new thing where I'm seeing if my chat works onto my tablet. We have like a couple of things to go over today, but before anything else, welcome to the Haunting Hour. I am your host, your basically um, creature of chaos throughout this whole hour. Um, Thank you guys so much for all of the support. I've been basically going back and forth between starting a Patreon or not starting a Patreon, and you guys have been so supportive to the point where, as you see, even in our window, I'm going to do a quick little shout out to two of my followers because one of you guys anonymously, well, not so anonymously, but they didn't want like the basic rundown is that they directly donated without knowing about the Patreon or anything, just because I'm officially like launching it next month because I want to make sure all of the tiers and stuff are like well organized and um, basically like prepping for all that fun stuff. And they were so sweet in saying that they didn't want to basically have any of like the rewards or anything that to just pass it down if I can. And so I thought I would take their $5 and kind of trickle it down to some fellow supporters that they said that they wanted a shout out, especially since it's technically like not launched until next month. I'll be doing this for them for this month and next month. So that'll be for my followers Uncanny Flame and Luisa. They've been also even supporters of me, especially Luisa is like she's my sister-in-law. So hi mama, how you doing? She's been there since she's been like an OG supporter even before I even got on here. So um, basically, wanted to start off the stream with that. I at least started. Oh, I'm so sorry. I promise I'm getting caffeinated, guys. It's just been a little bit chaotic here in the household, just getting everything organized and clean. Especially, we're gonna have like a new setup here. We call it the war room, basically, because this is where we have all of our gaming stuff. But we're clearing up everything so then it can be kind of like a workspace and to have my cameras and stuff set up, especially when we do traditional art. But guys, like it was so close. I basically voted like I put up a vote between creating like an emote or doing like a painting process, and it was like neck and neck for like the first couple hours. Um and uh you guys, oh my gosh, I honestly even couldn't um like post the results until it was like expired because like there was a lot of back and forth, and it was so funny because I was so sure that even we were going to do the painting stuff that I was like scrambling to get all of my uh like brushes and everything prepped, and then it would switch back to the emo, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I can relax. But then it would switch back. It was pretty funny. Um, but you guys always keep me on my toes, which I'm super happy about. Um, but basically, what we're going to do today is create an emote, which honestly, if you were to ask me, I want to say 3 days ago how to make one, I would not know, which is why I put the references here on the stream chat right over here. So we're going to basically be looking together. This is something that I really am super excited to do with you guys. We have one reference here of, oh, also because some of you guys asked to, we were able to go to like the toy shop over the weekend. So but I was super sad because, oh sorry, wait, let me just click off here. I was super sad because I wanted to show you guys like all of the different displays and stuff. that they did for Father's Day, but they took it down. Apparently, like I asked one of the uh like shop people, the workers there, like what happened to the displays and stuff because I wanted to take pictures for you guys, and they said it was actually one of the former employees that did that as like kind of a prank, but then the owner got mad and then like took it down. So in case you guys are new to the stream, like to give you the rundown, we went to this toy store, or not really toy store. It's kind of like how can I put it? It's like to buy souvenirs, and they just so happen to also have action figures, like anime, like pretty sweet ones too. And they had like a Dragon Ball Z setup, like section. But what's funny is they set it up for Father's Day, where it was like basically like Goku and Goten, like having like a barbecue scene, and like so like they were grilling barbecue. Like there was I want to assume it was some sort of like Barbie barbecue thing, and then right next to them was like Vegeta and Trunks. And it was funny because on the bottom it said like celebrate Father's Day your own way. It was great. I was dying to get a picture of it, but let me see if, well, I'll probably show it just because sometimes it takes a little bit for people to get here on the stream. And so we'll wait for a bit more people to show up. But also what I put here on the stream chat are two of like the references that we'll be using as far as like what emotions or emotes you guys want to create together, like kind of which expressions and stuff. The first one here, oh, excuse me, let me just shrink that down so then we can see it a little better. You know what? Actually, let me put it on a separate one because it'll probably be too small. Let's see if I can just put it. There we go. This one is actually from. Okay, so this one was pretty interesting because when I clicked on the original image, oh, sorry, those are my notes. I just made that worse. I apologize. So the original drawing, okay, this one came with a whole history lesson that I was not prepared to have, but it's very important to sort your sources, guys, especially when you're taking references. When we're learning from something, it's really, really important to credit your sources. So the original poster was called Galactibun on Tumblr, but they apparently like took a break from social media from the tiny research that I had for, um, I guess, like harassment reasons. So for that reason, I wanted to respect their privacy and only posted their public Twitter, just to credit them, because the original post, it's kind of one of those that have been like reblogged so many times that like I really tried to find the original source, but even on their YouTube channel, they're doing animatics. But from what I saw on some quick Twitter posts, like the only social media that they're active on currently is Twitter, so that they're comfortable with. So that's the one, that's their social link that I posted, and also the specific Tumblr link where I found their original username and where like I'm sourcing the image from. So hopefully that'll be helpful. And then the second one that we have for today is another one which I didn't expect to, funny enough, also had an interesting backstory to it. So they changed their Tumblr username because I thought it would be easy because I was like, oh, yay, they have their tag here. And I spent the better of 5 minutes just, trying to trying to find their Tumblr because I was thinking like, oh, is that an A? Maybe I misspelled it. Maybe I was like really convincing myself that like I'm blind and like my old lady eyes just can't read good. So, um I tried to decipher it, but lo and behold, it's not that I kept misspelling it. It was more like they changed their username completely. So, I did some detectiveness work and found their new handle. They go by Wasabi Lady now. So I attached their Tumblr and Instagram, which I believe they're more active on Instagram now, but um, basically that's where you can check out their stuff. They do not have, from what I can tell from my quick research, I did not see this specific post on their Instagram, but it is on their Tumblr. So you can follow the link to their Tumblr. But if you want to see more of their stuff, I recommend looking at their Instagram because they're more active there. And then to tie off this nice reference um, kind of package in a bow, I also linked the specific video that I got all of my information from on how to make an emote for Twitch. That comes from ShyFoxx, which honest, like they, she like breaks down all of the information perfectly, and it was so easy to follow. And especially that I've never really made an emote before. I've never, especially I'm pretty new to digital art. It was really nice to have somebody kind of give, especially when it came to the measurements and the instructions. What I loved about it wasn't slanted towards one um, type of digital program. So, for example, she uses Clip Studio Art, but I use Fire Alpaca. The way she gives the instructions, it's kind of easily applied to any digital program. So she even prefaced that in the beginning of her tutorial. So even if you don't have Clip Studio Art, I really recommend following it along too because it was like pretty like I almost feel like you can follow along with any digital program, which honestly for as far as tutorials go, it's pretty hard to find things that aren't slanted for one program or the other. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I want to say since we are going to do this together, I do want to give people some time to get here because I know there were some people who are super excited to create something. Um, and I just want to make sure everybody who does want to participate is able to do so. I also wanted to check out if my chat like works on my tablet. Yeah, I'm doing that for the first time too. So we're trying out a little bit of everything today. But I hope everyone's having a happy Monday. Wait, let me see if this works. I'm kind of curious. Oh, okay. See, this is why because at least from my, oh, okay. See, so from like my computer, I can't access emotes, or maybe I can, I just didn't know. See, I'm about to like, oh, okay, yep. Okay, I see what I had to click for that one. See, we're all learning today. Now, my question is, so, oh, okay. And then that's where you can see if you can't tell, like I'm like just clicking back and forth. And it is, if it's something like where you guys have like a favorite emote or anything like that, we can pull inspiration from that too. Really, it's pretty fair game. From what I can tell, the only really big challenge that I found specifically was like trying to fit everything within these measurements. So I want to give a little bit of time before we just hop in and start creating the emote. But I can also like upload like my little notes and stuff that I took from ShyFoxx's tutorial, just because some of the measurements and stuff were pretty important to note. So two big things to know if you're following along at home. To open basically your digital program and then create a canvas of 500 by 500 with 72 dots per inch, I believe is the way that she explained it. So if you're going to do this on Fire Alpaca, wait, let me. So let's say we were going to do everything by scratch. you would just open your Fire Alpaca, you'll go to File, then you'll go to New, and then this is where you are going to find your dimensions. So it will be 500 pixel. And also be careful because sometimes it's like, for example, it'll send it, I think, by inches or, yeah, centimeters. So just make sure that it's at pixel. And then the resolution from what she said was 72. It only has these two choices. I believe on my last, because if you follow me on Instagram, I already created an emote. I left it at 350. I'm kind of curious to see if we change it to the exact measurements that she said. Let me see. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I go to environment setting. No, that's not it. Curious. Let's see. I want to say, I'll probably leave it by 350 because brush environment maybe? No. Well, any hoozles. I'll probably, well, I'll leave it because it did kind of work, at least from the last emote that I did. Now, mind you, if you can follow the instructions like that she had to the T, I would recommend it rather than mine because, funny enough, I'm not at 50 followers yet, so I haven't proven like if the resolution or anything is good or like perfect. So I do want to give that disclaimer because I haven't hit my 50 yet, so I can't upload. I'm just more like prepping. So then when the day does come eventually, um, then I'm writing this down for you guys, so then in case you want to refer to it a little later. And then 72. So that's what ShyFoxx recommends. Unfortunately for mine, I want to say, yeah, that's what I have for this one. So I'm gonna see. I know there was like an alter canvas, or let me see. Since we're kind of waiting on people too, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I apologize. See, that's what I get for. Here we go. Sorry. It's because my tablet is also connected to my phone, so. Let me see. Maybe environment setting. Da, 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 da. I know there was something where it was like to change. See, this is like riveting content, guys, isn't it? I apologize. But anywho, I want to go for environment setting. No. Do do do. Mm. Well, I definitely know, at least for this one, I was able to. Yeah, because I don't want to close like the whole program. But if you can, for just because she was able to like obviously from creating emotes and doing all that, I have not yet. So mine is at 360 DPI. So I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna actually write it here on my notes to see if when we do get to that 50, if the DPI resolution will make a difference. So I'm writing notes now. Oh, I also had one follower ask about my Patreon. So I recommend personally that you guys hold off on any subscriptions. I do have one tier open just because I need to upload. So what I'm having is I'm going to create 3 tiers. And for the first one, I'm uploading basically all my streaming content, and we're basically like I'm uploading all of my past streams, and it's taking a little while because it takes like each stream is like an hour. So I'm basically uploading all my backlog up to this point. So hold off at least, I want to say, if you are super interested in that, and you do want the shout out, because those are the two perks for the dollar tier, just hold off until the end of next week if you can. Even though I'm always appreciative of your support, it's just I would want like you guys to have like all the content and then all of the newer stuff instead of getting basically like buying into only a couple days worth of content instead of having the whole, I'm calling it like the Twitch vault. So like all of it, and it'd be a shame if, you know, you're spending your money on something that's not complete. So just hold off even though it is published and we are doing the shout outs and stuff. It's mostly I only started it because like I had that $5 donation which was super sweet and had the option to like pass it down. So we're basically doing it like that. It's a little sooner, but I just want to make sure once I at least get 90% of the videos uploaded, I'll definitely reach out to the people who are interested and let them know. But for the most part, at least we're pretty on track. So that July launch is going to be where all three tiers are going to be open. You know, fingers crossed. If anything changes, I'll definitely let you guys know on Instagram. But yeah, that's at least my mental, um, like, place as far as when the launch is going to be. So we're looking at our references and I'm not sure. Let's see. Is there any specific one that you guys are liking? Anything that like speaks emotion wise? If anything, I'm gonna have to make the decision. Because I kind of already made the, whatchamacallit. Let me see. I'm just gonna log out of this one really quick. And I kind of made kind of like a thumbs up one. So I was thinking of making maybe, yeah, because if I had to like pick like the thumbs up one that I already did, let me see if I can like pull it out for you guys really quick. So then you guys, if you guys don't follow me on the Instagram, you'll be like, what? Like, what you talking about though? Oh, I do want to practice like my crying faces maybe, or maybe something like the opposite of confidence, just because, oh, or maybe like the hard eyes ones. That would be cute. I did want to do something like kind of inside jokey, just because I feel like we have like, oh, or even like a like I'm dead. Like that's what I was thinking at least when I envisioned our. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's my boy. Oh no, I can't open it. Okay, that's the only bad thing with Fire Alpaca. It's like when you have like one, uh, but I think I have. Oh no, I didn't I? Ha, fail. Uh, maybe I have. No, I didn't. I didn't export it into a thing. Well, anywho. Oh, hello. How are you, Slowpokies? Welcome to the stream. Hello. We are currently voting and or deciding on what emotion to express within our emo. I was gonna have you guys kind of decide what expression uh, to go for. I already made one that's like a thumbs up emote. Oh, very good. Thank you. I'm currently the emotion I'm feeling is to get caffeinated, and I don't know. I'm a little nervous because I'm trying to think of like what good. I don't know. I'm like kind of torn between doing like a oh I'm dead like kind of emote or like a heart one. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm clicking back and forth and seeing what we can decide on. Since I literally just have a thumbs up one, I do kind of like the 3B one, or you know what? I'll click back and forth and then see what you guys are speaking because I want to do this together. I want this to be a communal emote, something that we all um, are happy with. Oh wait, I just noticed that my banner is hiding like 40% of the thing. There we go. That way. Oh, but I'm so happy. Yeah, you're right. It does. D3. It's so funny because you say D3 and I'm thinking of bingo. So are we going with this one? Okay, so we're gonna circle that one. And then is there any that speak to you on this side? I know I already made one that, let me see if I can pull it up on, it's so funny because I just moved everything from basically the computer I'm using now to my other one, and I was so confident that everything was in my flash drive, and then I look and I'm like, oh gosh, no, nothing's in my flash drive. And you like C C1. C1. Oh, this one. I do like this one. Wait, just I want to make sure that's the one that you picked. So, yes, that one. Okay, I do. Honestly, like that it does speak to me on various levels. Alrighty, we're gonna use that one. Actually, it makes me giggle. Oh, thank you for your vote, by the way. So tell me, are you into digital art, more traditional stuff? You caught us on a digital day. I do like that one. I might tuck this one away for a later date. Oh, are you more of well, I say everybody has a love of art. It's just either you're the type that you're the art enthusiast in which you like to look at it, and then there's others that they love it so much that they have to make something, you know. Yes, no, I completely. Are you an anime fan by any chance, or do you like more traditional stuff, like more oil paintings and stuff like that? For me, I'm definitely I can enjoy both. It's just that I feel like anime and stuff like that is speaks more to my life. I apply it a bit more, I guess. So we're just gonna tuck this one away for now. Oh, I do love so. Have you ever read Soul Eater Not? Which is basically, I want to say it's like the spin-off version. Like I've recently got into that one, but does Soul Eater end? I'm not even sure. I'm just like saving this one away. I know, like I watched it because I think it's on Netflix, and yeah, I'm just tucking away the vote because I know as soon as I close it, it's just gonna be bye bye. Is Soul your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? I do like oh my gosh, how did I forget her name already? Medusa? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm probably like Krona. Ah, Krona. Yes, Krona's the one with the sword. No, yes, the pink hair, right? The pink hair and the sword. Yes. Oh, Krona. Krona's like one of those characters that you just want to bubble wrap from like the basically like the horrors of life. I also like oh man, I did. I literally I the episode that I finished on was when like they invade oh, I hope it's not spoiling anything. Wait, let me just edit what I was about to say so then I don't spoil it for anybody. Um oh boy, wait, I'm trying to like tiptoe around a minefield. Uh, where they invaded the school at the dance? That's vague enough, right? Like that's pretty early on too, so I think I'm safe. I also recently got into Attack on Titan. Jeez, that was a soul drainer. I mean, that's a but I'm bumped, but Alright, we're gonna do our little sketch-a-rooney of our emote. I'm probably gonna stick to the uh, possible gremlin uh, theme that we're doing with the emotes just because that's like what the fan base has chosen. But oh, you know what? That's honestly oh, Slowpoke. Ah, now I see. Yes, the Pokemon. Uh-huh. I don't honestly pink is I love pastel colors. Honestly, that's why I even picked Sailor Mercury for like every single time I played Sailor Moon with my friends at any time. Do you like pastel colors? Yes, I haven't watched the whatchamacallit, the newer one. That is it Eternal Crystal? I've only watched but I love Sailor Moon. Who oh, do you like Chibi Moon? Just 'cause like I'm just guessing just 'cause pink. And apparently there's like a Chibi Moon, so like I guess it's Chibi Moon's daughter who's like super pink. Oh, I love Sailor Moon. Oh man, I played that so much as a kid. Like I do actually. Wait, funny enough, that's what I was talking about earlier. Did I download that picture? Um, let me see if I can pull it up really quick. So these were like the statues that we found at like the game shop or the game shop, the souvenir shop. And oh yes, there is. Well, no, that's not it. Oops, I saw pink and I got excited, thinking it was the Sailor Moon one. But there was like Sailor Mars and oh my gosh, they had this one of Sailor Moon where she wore like her Serenity dress, like the one like where she goes to the palaces and stuff. Oh, so pretty. Alrighty, let's see if we can. Honestly, this emotion speaks to me on so many levels. Alrighty, so I'm thinking. Let's see. Also, since you said pink, I don't see why we can't make this guy pink. Let's try for like a pastel. I do, and they had like really cute like bunny things. Oh, I'm such a sucker for. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. And I like Artemis too. Oh, and I thought it was the cutest thing when they had it was like Luna, Artemis, and then they had their baby. Like I think they had like two babies or something like that. And I think the baby's name was Diana, like from like Greek mythology. That was so cute. Honestly, I think, you know what, since you're running with ideas like this, it's inspiring me. We can make this emote a kitty of some sort. Just because we're talking about cute cats. We can, oops, I'm running with this because, let's see. Oh my gosh, and then it's so funny when I literally, hey Spee, how you doing? We're making emotes. Honestly, when anytime I go to draw something, I completely forget what my reference looks like. Okay, we're gonna pull up probably. Aw. Of course, because like there's something within all of us that like we want. I don't know. For me, when I saw Sailor Moon, I was like, I want to be a Sailor Scout. I want to have a magic cat and fight crime. Oh my gosh, wait, this looks like Three Shades of Nightmare. Wait, I need a cute cat reference to like just. So Speed, just in case you're just hopping on, we've chosen our emote reference. We're talking about Sailor Moon and her adorable cat. So I'm trying to find cute cat references to probably Luna references to backtrack on the nightmare that I've created since I forgot. Not gonna lie, I put Luna and only one picture of a moon showed up and then half of them are her. So, oh, this one's cute. Let me see if there's one with her like being Okay, eventually I think we gotta do some sort of reference like this one. This one, I really like this one. This is really cute too. Aw. So did your friend like adopt the kitty or? Oh, also Speed, if you want to like throw in your hat, we can make more than one emote. I'll show you. Let me see if it's showing okay on the thing. If you wanna, we picked this one right here, but if you like another one, just let me know. Honestly, the more you guys pick, the better because like my goal by the end of the month is basically to have my Patreon open and then hopefully cross my fingers, like get to the point where I can like publish like the emotes. So they take me about like shy of 3 hours to make. So the more I make now, like the more you guys will have in the future. So if you guys like any like emotion specifically, it'll. Aw. Oh my gosh, so then it's her familiar. It chose her. That's awesome. Aw. Oh, that's really sweet. It did, it totally chose her. Oh yeah, and like even Luna, I think there was one movie, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that's okay, Spee. That is perfectly fine. Then we'll just work on this one. It is all good. If anything, oh, Spee, wait. I don't think you saw it at the beginning of the stream, so I'll pull them up now. That I went to the statue place for uh, like my sister-in-law where we wanted to like get her a little something and they didn't have the Dragon Ball display though. Like apparently they like it was a former employee or something like that and they did it as a joke and then by the time we got there oops by the time we got there, they took it down, so I couldn't take a picture of it. But I took a picture of the other ones. I know. I love these. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like in my head, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come back for you." Like, especially, oh, it's so cute. I just love the little bunny ears but I feel like a fraud. I don't know if you guys ever like have this where like the merch is super cute, but I've never watched this specific anime, so I don't even know what anime it is. Like I feel like a fraud, so I feel bad to like buy it. Alrighty, we're gonna go back. Alright, let's see. And let's see our reference to see if it's so funny because the references always look like so much more nightmarish than what they end up being. But it is, I'll keep the chart up here so then if you guys change your mind or anything, then we got it there. Oh yay, okay, so I'm trying out a new thing too where my chat is connected to my tablet too. So now I can see you guys. Yay! That's gonna be really helpful for when I do traditional art so then I can still interact with you guys because it's kind of hard keeping my eyes on the monitor. Like I feel like I miss out on uh you know what? I kind of isn't here does this look like Invader Zim? Like the more I dig into this, I promise it'll get better. Yeah, it should be somewhere like there. Sure. Why not? Okay, I definitely know. Yes, like I looked at it. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's because I did draw in my younger years a lot of Invader Zim type. So I'm not surprised. Like, especially when it comes to digital stuff, it's it's pretty forgiving. So I don't, if there's anyone out there who's following the tutorial, like don't sweat over the drafts because you can always like layer it after. I kind of made the mistake thinking like basically in a lot of like my younger art career, I guess I would do a lot of graphite and pencil work and I would rip through the paper so easily and really beat myself up over it to the point where it's like affected my drawing style, you know? Like to the point where it's like I feel like, oh God, like I'm gonna ruin it, I'm gonna ruin it, but you gotta be chill with it, man. Have a good time. Yep, that's what it is. You know what? And if we make an Invader Zim cat, that's just what it it invokes an emotion and that's what's important. I remember that's what one of my teachers would say, like anytime we weren't happy with like a drawing or something, like she would just say it invokes an emotion. That's all that and that's what art is by the end of it, you know? Let me see. Ba-ba-bum. Oh man. See, you guys are too funny. You guys get me distracted. Let's see if we can do that. Oh man, yeah, and I don't know, I haven't even seen Invader Zim in like forever. Let me see, what do I want the ears to do? Sure. Wait, come to think of it, does Invader Zim have like no, he does he have antennas? I don't even remember. Jeez, it's been a hot minute. I just remember one of the characters I really liked was her name was Tack, I think. And then she was like the girl version of Zim, like where he would go. Yeah, like, and then yes, yes, yes. Like, no, what's funny is it's like if we're gonna go into like true invaders and like their bodies were oh my gosh, it was like a triangle. And then if I'm not mistaken, like the arms would always be like the oh no, no, no. Let me see if I can find the pencil again. Wait. The just to let you guys know too, Fire Alpaca came out with a canvas pencil and it's great. Yeah, I think like the arms would always be like hanging out like that. I like it. I like it, guys. Yeah, I think so. I think we're making an Invader Zim emo. I think I think that's just the direction we're gonna go. I don't know, does that speak to you guys in any way? I guess that's what it's just gonna end up being. You know what? I haven't even looked at my yeah, I feel if there is gonna be anything, it's gonna be probably something pastel and cute. So, well, I think it's mostly such a distraction. I think it's mostly the okay, we'll make it round. We'll make it round. And eventually pink too. My day's been pretty good. Lots of deep cleaning, and we've had like a lot of mud and stuff here. I live in Okinawa, so it's like kind of like the rainy season now. Oh my gosh, now it's turned into Batman. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Um, I love it. Uh, so yeah, so like it's just been like constant like mud and stuff like that. So we have tile, so I kind of like threw up my hands today and I was like I'm doing a deep clean and then my we have two puppies. So they were not having it. And there just came a point where I had to like distract them with pieces of ham and bribe them to uh, please, for the love of God, let me clean. Also, on a good note, one of my neighbors gave us like a bunch of green onions and stuff. So I'm probably going to make a really good stew later on with like fresh green onions. They made it was called, or they call it their apocalypse garden, and so we have fresh green onions from the apocalypse garden. So how about yourself? How's your day going? Are you on Monday where you're at? We're having a lovely Monday. Also, Spee, how are you doing? Are you feeling better today? Also, we should probably move. Let's see. Ooh, what book did you get? I've been like, I just read the sample of it and I'm probably gonna cave in and get it. It's a scary novel. It's called Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. It's a long title. It's a long title, but the cover is awesome. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Is it like an aerodynamic thing or like the type of styles of like the type of or is it like specific stories of pilots? Oh no, you're tired. Is it 'cause of school and stuff? You have to tell me your relaxing routine because I don't know how to relax. Like I'm basically hyper 24 hours a day. I legitimately don't know how to relax. Even when like I try to, all I'm doing is thinking about all of like the 50 things that I need to do. So I need to get better at that. So if you guys have some healthcare tips, you know what? It could be too, because the forehead is like 50 miles away from probably what it is too. It's funny because my dog has satellite ears, so I like how this character is representing all of the satellite ears out there. Oh, that's really cool. Is there like a specific model of plane and stuff that you really like to learn about as far as, because I've read some things about like how it's basically like influenced kind of like the way we look at war and um, I only know that I don't mean to out my husband this way, but my husband for his like kind of regiment thing, they had to do like a book report. And since I'm like the English teacher, I guess I would help him out on his book reports by like playing like audio books in the background and helping him write. Helping him write his thing. And one of them, it was really cool. It was like the psychology of war, basically like how like it's changed, you know, through the decades and stuff. Um, so does it talk more? It just talks more possibly about. Oh, is it because of like the style of it, how it looks? I apologize. I'm just like very ignorant, and but I would love to learn more just because I knew about, I believe they called them the flying witches. I want to say, I'm not sure if they were German or not, but they were basically um oh, yes, please. I do. I'm very fascinated just because even from like I don't know, I love history and this. Yes, yes. Oh, okay, they were Russian. There we go. Yeah, is it that you like the way that they were built or oh, sweet. Oh, no. Oh, was it from oh, I remember you told me. I think it was that you were planting something. Oh, I'm sorry, Spee. I'm sorry if I spaced out on the details. I just remember you said like you were working on the farm and stuff, but I remember you were very adamant that no animals were involved because that's already crazy. See, I forgot my reference already. There we go. Okay, so gotta dilate those pupils a little bit. Were they from World War II also? I just remember seeing the. Oh. Which is very impressive, I can imagine, for the time, just because of the styles of. Oh, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was also because like they would actually get out of the cockpit and turn off the engine just enough time, like for an enough amount of time for to still be propelled. But so then they couldn't hear them and then turn like get out of the cockpit and then turn it back on in enough time to basically, if I'm remembering that correctly, but maybe I'm like not at all and I'm completely misinformed. Um, there's if there's one thing I always recommend people, it's called Drunk History, and it's basically PhD students um, who talk about a lot of their essays and stuff like that, and theories of history, but while they get intoxicated. So they're recounting moments of history um, while they're intoxicated. It's pretty funny, just because they get people to reenact all of their retellings, like word for word with no correction. One of my favorite episodes that I saw was the the one about, oh, it was the specific sisters that they got everyone to believe that fairies were real. Like even Arthur Conan Doyle, who he wrote the Sherlock Holmes series, like believed them, and through photographs and stuff like that, they tried to prove the existence of fairies. It was pretty funny. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. See, I didn't even read what you just said. I apologize. See, that's what I get. I literally have the tablet here so then I can read more, and then I just regurgitated what you just. I'm sorry. Ah, okay. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, they can. They do get sick. Yeah, they have my grandma will call it like the rot sickness. Yeah, where basically the rest of the tree, from what she told me, because we had in her house like avocado trees. So, oh, I apologize, guys. I've been like drawing the same thing over and over again. I apologize. Um, where we had an avocado tree that like it looked healthy from the top, but like the roots were gone, and once the roots are gone, um, it's basically curtains. So yes, yeah, they can definitely get sick. Uh, oh, I wonder, do you use like do you manually cut it down or do you have like a specific type of. Oh wow. What's like the weirdest plane that they invented? Like for me, I like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally out myself for being a little bit of a weirdo, but I really like God. I really like learning about poisons and stuff. Like there's a place in London called the Poison Garden. I don't know why. It's very fascinating how like people studied them and just had no idea. So I completely understand at least the like kind of like the art of warfare and stuff. Oh Jesus. Oh wow. Yeah, so that's all manual. Jeez. How many trees did you go through? I can imagine. That's yeah, that's some big labor, my friend. R.I.P. to the tree. R.I.P. to the tree. This is in your honored little tree. Does that look like a hand? Absolutely. Just R.I.P. R.I.P. So you did, you went all, oh my gosh, which is that horror movie? Is it Jason? No. Michael Myers. Oh, really? What made it, like, strange? All right, so I'm just gonna do, so basically that's gonna be my first draft. Just kind of invoking our, what? Maybe it was a UFO. Now hear me out, UFO. What? Did they freak people out, like, with it? Well, I remember even there was a bit of a scare when, oh, what was that book? The one that they read out loud in the radio. I think it was 1984, George Orwell's, I believe, if I'm not mixing. Oh, no, 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 it wasn't 1984. It was, oh, no, that's no problem. I can look it up really quick. Oh my gosh, it was, I'm forgetting War of the Worlds, if I'm not mistaken. And they read, they were having a reading of it on radio, and people thought it was real, and that like aliens were actually. Oh, so it was kind of like a more of a prototype. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, I type in Horton, and the thing that pops up is Horton Hears a Who. I don't think that's what we're looking for. H.O. Horton in 229. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, is it this guy? Oh, how curious. It does. It looks like something from. Oh my gosh, what is that video game? That is very clever. And this was in World War II? Ah, oh, okay, they were never used. It was more like a prototype. Oh, nice. I do like it. It does. It looks, honestly, it looks very adorable. I know it's not, it's supposed to be a death machine, but I don't know why. It just reminds me of something very cute, like very round, and I'm sure it was a death machine, but even though it was a prototype, but oh, wow. Oh, so do you collect models, Fee? I tried to get into, gonna round that out a little bit. They do, they have a lot of Gundam models and stuff like that here, and I've been curious. It's just not so much like I would want to build it, but I wouldn't know where to like put it afterwards, you know? Like I have the same with like puzzles where like I'd be so happy to like actually do one, but like I would at least need to frame it or something 'cause oh really? Is it well, I wouldn't doubt it. Especially I know it's funny if you ever want I can take pictures of some of the aircrafts here because I'm in Okinawa now, and we have like kind of museums, I guess, of but what's funny is that some of the museums and stuff they have the actual aircrafts on display outside. So if you ever want to see uh like pictures of those, just because we have the Air Force here like close to Bay, I live like I want to say 45 minutes from like give or take, like on a good traffic day. So if you ever want to see pictures and stuff, the same with old cars. Like if any of you guys are super like you love old cars and stuff, Oh my gosh, or Harleys or anything like that. There's so many like vintage car dealerships like here, and like I try and show the photos to my family and they're just kind of like, "What?" It's like, "Cool, awesome." So, if you guys like that sort of stuff, I would at least they do. They're more like food people, so they get very excited when or pictures of my dog. That's mostly all they want to see. So, I literally have like all of this like part of history and stuff like in my doorstep and I feel oh yeah, that's no problem. It is because I think especially with traveling now, um like people can't really go out anywhere. So, that's what I like to do on my channel to at least show you guys like little slices of life that we have because uh honestly it gives me an excuse to go out because like even sometime this week, they finally opened up one of our local art shops, like art stores, and I'm so excited to just show you guys because from the website and stuff, it looks really pretty. Um, just 'cause it is, man. We gotta do something, get out there, when we can, and still staying safe, but I know at least even over here the restrictions are pretty bad, so I at least want to I don't know, kind of liven up the streams and stuff and show you guys a little bit of what life is like over here. Just because we can't really do much because at least social socially like we really can't because um like the restrictions are like pretty, you know, like bad mostly cuz my husband's a military member, so it's kind of like we have to follow the rules to a T. Um, let me see. So we can't be really out with people, but there's like a lot of like history and stuff here. Um, so we're having basically, I think, probably a week from now, they're planning on opening this one place called the Dragon Palace. That's um, like opening up to like a couple people at a time. So we'll probably tour there for a little bit and there's another place too. I'm just trying to remember. We're just kind of trying to tick everything off the list before uh, we have to go back to the States. But we understand that like lots of restaurants they're closed. So which is good on our wallet, I guess, just because we really can't complain. We're very blessed. But I know that's why at least with my channel I want to like uh, share as much as I can, just because if we're on lockdown and we're in a new country and stuff like that, and at least we have uh, like where we're kind of like forced to go out a distance for groceries and stuff like that. So the least we can do is at least share that and share experiences for even people who are coming from the States and stuff, or who just don't know and can't travel at the moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that took me a while to. Alrighty. Speed, do you want me to make do you want me to make an emote for the tree? We can do kind of like a oh, I feel we should do just to make it a little bit more feline like. Oh, also I like to add like eyebrows, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who's also following at home, it's a good idea just to have as little detail as possible when it comes to emotes, just because it's going to kind of get lost. So, just kind of like scale it back, see what it's really going to be look like. Okay. Okay, thank you. Um, I do. I just feel bad because I'm like, oh, Spi, you always join on the like channel and stuff. So, da, da, da. Oh yeah, this isn't creepy at all. Like now it has no eyeballs. Let me see. How dilated were those people? Honestly, like our faces now. Honestly, this is like the expression I'm sure you guys are having, like watching me do this horror show. Oh no, of course I want you to join, of course. Oh my goodness, no. Of course. It was just more out of a sense that I feel bad that you join me on the streams and I'm making stuff, but uh like we're at least with our inside jokes and all that, if there's something I can create, I would at least want you to feel that you can join on in whenever you want. Of course, you always bring the chaos, which is what we need. And the bots, of course. Oh, that's so cute. See, there we go. That's so cute. Aw, see, like, and that's basically what you want. Especially, aw, that's very cute. And that's basically what you want. Anytime that you're making something to small scale, try and scale it back, and then see if it still reads the same. Um, and try. Oh, that's adorable. Oh yes, she's actually actually I think that's. Oh no, never mind. Oh okay, it's Moon Raider, cause that emote looks a lot like ShyFox's, and that's like the tutorial I followed. I got super excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's all circling back. So the most important thing, at least for this, if you're following at home, is that you want to scale it back to see if it reads the same. And try not to add too much detail, and keep it all in one layer. Just because if you do, so for example, um, before we close out the stream, because we're hitting an hour, and I know they're not crying right now, but give it at least 10 minutes and my puppies will be crying. But what you want is to at least scale it back a little bit and then kind of tell what it is and then adjust it from there. And then once you're done with everything, which I'm not, this is the first draft of first drafts, but um, what you want to do is once you're done and you're satisfied with how your emote came out, make sure to put it all in one layer, and then export it so then uh, you have it all in one clear image. And also, if you do need to adjust or shrink it down, you're doing it all in one layer. So, for example, I know last stream we kind of talked about Control T. Now, this is not in the same layer as the line work. And look what happens when we go to shrink it down. Yeah, just the color pops out. So, make sure to just put everything on that one layer, right? And you can check that by like popping it in and out. You Control T right here, and then you can scale it appropriately and also make use of um, the either bicubic sharp or smooth. Tell you the truth, since it's just a draft layer, you can't really tell, but definitely try and test a little bit of everything to see like what kind of gives you like the best result as far as those three options here on the bottom. And click OK because it's always happened to me where I adjust everything perfectly and then by the time that I uh, go to uh, like exit or something like that, or click off of it, then it shrinks back down. So just make sure to Control T. Oh wait, right there on that layer, Control T. Then adjust it appropriately. Try and maximize the space as much as, and also it'll intensify like the expression, which is even better. And you're gonna click OK. And then just in case you really want to check out those proportions and stuff, scale it back. And what's even better, what I loved about ShyFoxx's example, was that she actually saved a picture of the chat. So the color that your uh, Twitch chat is gonna be, like whether it's in dark mode or not, you can actually uh, like test your image onto the chat to see if it reads well, especially for color choices and stuff, which we can totally do on next stream. So then you guys can see kind of like the completed look and stuff. So I'll definitely do that. I'm gonna finish up well, I have to feed my puppies first, then probably start dinner. But I'm definitely gonna iron out our Invader Zim Luna, so then you guys can enjoy that emote once we're all done. And I'm so sorry I have to leave you guys. You guys are always so fun. And you guys make me laugh so much. Thank you so, so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday or Sunday, depending where you're at. And I'll catch you guys on Wednesday's stream, which we're actually going to work on the painting just because we had a couple of people um, want to like look at that. So we'll do that. Thank you so, so much, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!